Hi, everybody. Oh, I gotta sit up. I've just been lying on the table. Yeah, I have a weird fringe going on and whatever. But, I would like to talk to the internet. I don't know. I want to talk, so I'm gonna talk. So, I'm gonna be just talking about something that, concerns me quite a bit. I wouldn't say angers me because it's more like a kind of just, oh, why does that happen? That sucks. You know, that kind of feeling. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm too emotional. Okay. So I'm sick, so if I sound strange than usual, that's why. So the thing that concerns me is there is in society, on the internet, in real life, you know, there's always kind of issues that people care about. It can be all sorts of things. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a campaign, it's something political, it's something to do with human rights, something to do with war, hunger, you know, all these issues that exist in the world, right? There's always some sort of discussion on them. So I feel like, this is my opinion, it's not a fact or anything. To me, I feel like there's kind of two opposite ends of this argument. So on one side is the side that kind of is very, very emotional and, you know, kind of sympathetic, empathetic, and kind of worry a lot about the issue and talk about it a lot, but sometimes I feel like don't have enough facts or enough ways of going about it that are helpful and going to kind of aid resolving the resolving of the issue or anything like that. And like, though they may care a lot about it, they're like, many people call it like kind of attention seeking. They call it just hopping on the bandwagon, doing what's, you know, mainstream and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of detaches, it takes away from the actual issue, right? So there's this side, and then on the other side, there's the side of people who kind of see this fault in the other group. Like, these guys can see that this side is not really doing the most logical thing. They don't know enough about the issue. They're not going about it in the right way. They're kind of being all talk and no action, that kind of thing. So this group just kind of it's very cynical of this group, and they kind of attack them for all their kind of efforts at, you know, doing whatever and this kind of thing. So then there's kind of like this thesis and antithesis, and they're kind of attacking each other and fighting and arguing all the time. This group says something to offend this group gets really, you know, it's this big thing that just happens all over the internet and life, and mainly the internet. And even though there's all this arguing going on, there's the actual issues that are being ignored. So if they're arguing about Kony2012 and how these people stepped on the bandwagon and these people realized this solution wasn't going to work, and they just attacked each other, and all the care about the actual issue, that even if it wasn't exactly the issue everyone thought it was, even if it was kind of different, a problem is a problem. It's not going to go away if you argue about how to resolve it or argue the exact facts, because you know there is a problem. So basically, it's not about Kony. It's not about any specific issue. It's just, in general, I just like to put my opinion out there. I don't know who's going to listen to this, probably just like my 3 friends who know my YouTube link, but I just wanted to say, if my personal advice, which I try to take all the time, doesn't always work, it's never always going to work, nothing is ever going to be perfect. But if you feel at some stage of your life that you're on either sides of this argument, if you're kind of talking a lot about it but not being able to do much about it, or if you're just kind of criticizing everyone who is trying to do something about it, try to kind of just step back and see what you can do that will actually help the issue, because even doing a little bit is gonna help more than just arguing over it. So yeah, and even if we're in a position now where we can't really do much, this is kind of, we're talking about people my age, but like, I can't stop a war, I can't end poverty, I can't save a life as who I am right now. But there are still little things you can do that will be a lot more helpful than arguing. So yeah, that's the basic message. Try and do something good. I don't know what I'm saying.